Welcome to FOMO Consulting for your daily AMC stock analysis video on Monday, July 26th. Ladies and gentlemen, is this a trend reversal? We shall see. And as always, the apes are winning, the diamond hands are winning, most importantly, the retail investors winning. So if you find this video informative and entertaining, please like, share, certainly comment, and most importantly, subscribe. It's a newer channel, and I would appreciate the support. Get into the video. Thank you to each and every one of you who has liked, shared, commented, and subscribed, and all the very kind words and undying support. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Start with a quote. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. Albert Einstein. We are learning each and every day how the stock market works, the financial system, whether it be FTDs, naked shorts, indicators, moving averages, what have you. It's benefiting you, me, each and every one of us, each and every day as we collectively learn together. And I think it's just a beautiful thing. It's just my opinion. So let's look at the broader market. Overall, major indices all hit record highs today. S&P up 10 points, Dow up 82 points, NASDAQ up 3 points. Russell, which we very much needed to have a green day, up a little over 5 points. So a fantastic day overall. And let's look at some of the bigger headlines here. This week, a lot of big earnings: Tesla, Apple, Microsoft, Google, AMD, Facebook, Amazon, just to name a few. 165 total in S&P only. So it's going to be a huge week, likely a volatile week. Tesla reported their earnings this evening. They beat revenue and the EPS substantially. If you are in Tesla, very well done. Tomorrow could be a heck of a day for Tesla. The Dow, S&P, and NASDAQ ended records ahead of big tech earnings and the Fed meeting. The Fed meeting probably has me most concerned. Every time someone mentions Fed, inflation is very shortly behind that, and typically creates a lot of volatility in the market. We'll see how the week plays out, but overall, I'm expecting some volatility. Hopefully bullish, but you never know, right? Lucid Motors switched their ticker symbol from CCIV to LCID. So if you're in Lucid, congratulations. I know this is long awaited, and I think it has bright days ahead, and probably one of the more anticipated IPOs in recent times. Robinhood targets July 29th debut as public company. We shall see how this plays out. Make your own decisions around that. Another reminder, AMC estimated date of earnings is August 5th. We're anticipating some really good earnings. Hopefully EPS meets or beats expectations. So overall, we'll see when it's officially confirmed, the actual date. So crypto had a heck of a day today. Overall, rocketed really up pre-market. Early morning, Bitcoin had a heck of a day, hit 40,000 for the first time in quite some time. Doge ran up to about 22 cents or so. So overall, great day, and a lot of it was based on a job posting by Amazon, a crypto job, and Bitcoin surged 14%. So there's been some sell-off as expected, but overall, pretty good day for crypto. So this was the options chain expiring this Friday on the 30th. This was over the weekend, and this is currently where we are as of today. A lot of volume on the call side, over 2 to 1, as you can see at the top. Again, lines that I'm personally watching around that $30 level. You have a large open interest on the put side, right around where we closed on Friday at $36, $37 range. Decent amount on both sides. Then you get a heavy consolidation of calls right around that $40 level, and then at the $50 level, overwhelmingly bullish, almost 12,000 calls at $50 strike. So we'll see how the week plays out. I personally believe, if we can break this resistance around, let's just call it 41, and then we can break the resistance around 46, we may make a run to that 50. We shall see. But Overall, it looks like there's a lot of consolidation right around that 40 to, let's just call it $37 range. And as you can see, the call volume double as of today. And then the open interest, again, you've got almost 140,000 in call open interest versus 88,000 in put, so overwhelmingly bullish. Well done, German apes. You had a heck of a day, nearly 10%, up 9.42%, or 33.58 euros. You had a great day, no different than us in the States, so well done. Congratulations. So let's look at AMC. How did we do? Overall, I think we did fantastically. Obviously, as usual, we had that little sell-off right at the opening bell, and then we pretty well immediately recovered, ran up to a day high of $40.84, and then pretty well consolidated on an upward trend throughout the rest of the day. We closed at $40.29, up $3.30, so that was a heck of a way to start the week, 8.92%, and up a bit after hours. So a fantastic way to start the week, certainly much needed. Another big green day, to help with a trend reversal, hopefully. And as you can see at the bottom, the Russell 2000 chart, how AMC mirrored that nearly identically. Overall, fantastic day, really, for all the indices as well as AMC. IWM, as you can see, followed the Russell 2000 as expected and almost identical to AMC. So you can see the correlation between IWM, the Russell 2000, and AMC. As they go, we go typically, unless there's a major catalyst that sets AMC apart. So overall, fantastic day. So let's look at the 5-minute, 5-day chart. The only thing from this perspective, we found a lot of consolidation today after, kind of the early morning run up. Kind of had an upward consolidation. What I would like to see, no doubt you would too, is somewhat of a hard move upward. Let's break this $41, let's just call it resistance, and get to the mid 40s, 45, 46 tomorrow. It's very similar to what we did last Tuesday, Wednesday. See if we can attack that $46 level of resistance again. I would like to see that, an aggressive move first thing in the morning. That's just my personal wish list. Overall, on the 1-hour chart, as you can see, we hit the bottom last week around $31.15, and ever since then we've pretty well been on a slow but steady upward trajectory. Hopefully this is a trend reversal, as I personally expected. The MACD had a bullish crossover, so I kind of had a feeling that we would have a bullish day, as well as the RSI is still with a lot of room to run. Probably one of the more important things I noticed was today the 1-hour volume candle was green right out of the gate. If you look back in time, at least over recent history, most of our candles, right out of the gate, are large and red. Not each and every one of them, but the overwhelming majority has been large red candles to open the day on the 1-hour chart. We kind of changed that trend today, and we have somewhat recently over the last few days. As you can see, more green than red, but those opening candles really set the tone for the day. Hopefully we can repeat history tomorrow. Again, on the 2-hour chart, MACD just started a kind of touched the signal line, a bit of a bullish crossover. It was a shallow bearish run, and now we're back in bullish territory again. And of course, the RSI is in the neutral area with a lot of room to run on the 2-hour chart. Again, this is a slower chart, so I'm very bullish from this perspective. And again, if you look at the volume candles on the 2-hour chart, you see right out of the gate we had a large green candle, which I think sets us up beautifully, and it could very well cause a breakout in the near future. We just need to break these levels of resistance as we move upwards, hopefully. 4-hour chart again, slower chart. Close the alligator's mouth, which is very bullish from my perspective. It's been in a bearish eating perspective. So let's close that mouth and get him open and eating on the bullish side now. We need to break that $40, $41 level of resistance at this point. Certainly, the RSI has a lot of room to run on these slower trend charts. And as you can see, we've started somewhat of a bullish crossover on the MACD. As you can see, we have not been in the green since really early June. So I'm feeling very confident about the near future on this stock, that hopefully we can have an upward trend. If we can break into the low 50s and break those support levels, I think we'll be in very, very good shape. Again, on the daily chart, which is my personal favorite for this stock, simply because this is a longer term hold, right? Buy and hold. As you can see, we need to break that $40 level. We've held support at that $30, $31 level. That is absolutely crucial. As you can see, we are slightly below neutral on RSI. A huge amount of room to run after all of the heavy selling pressure we've withstood over the last month or so. And the MACD is poised for a bullish crossover any day now. So again, I am very bullish on this stock in the near term. And as you can see, we've been setting higher lows, over the last several days. So that is also a very bullish sign and a potential trend reversal. One little thing, this is from my personal chart, just kind of toying around. A different look at a pennant, and the red line would indicate the potential earnings call date of the 5th of August. The funny part about the way this looks is it's bouncing in that channel, certainly on the pennant. We could be poised for a breakout from a daily chart perspective. Again, this is certainly not absolute technical analysis. This is just my personal drawing. But again, if you look at how it coincides with the earnings call, we could very well have a bullish crossover with a lot of room to run prior to earnings, and then we'll see how earnings play out. But the timing around that could coincide together. We'll see how this plays out. GME had a heck of a day. That last green candle at the end of the day, very reminiscent of AMC. On the 1 minute chart, closed the day very, very strong. Overall, great day. Not as good as everyone certainly hopes, but certainly has been in recovery mode over the last week or so. No different than AMC, closed at $183.94, up $3.58, almost 2%. So fantastic day for GME. Again, it is coming back alive. It is waking up. We need the big brother to kind of get moving as well as us. So overall, I am very pleased with GME's. So mark your calendars for August 7th, yet another UFC fight at AMC theaters. The tickets are very important to AMC, but keep in mind the concessions are their highest margin product offering. That is absolutely crucial to AMC's success. So if you're planning on going, buy a Coke, buy a popcorn, whatever. It certainly helps the company, helps the stock. But again, this is groundbreaking, and there's some other ideas, I believe, around other sporting events from AMC that have been floated out there. So again, huge catalyst in the near future. Certainly a new revenue stream, and certainly very creative in listening to their investors. So 37 days, average age, not a whole lot of change for the short positions, and not a lot of change over the weekend. This will update in the morning. Overall, nothing fundamentally has changed. I know there's a lot of DD out there around FTDs and the cycles and things of that nature. I hate to put out any false expectations, any false dates, simply because what happened a couple weeks, 3 weeks ago, whatever. I know there was a lot of anticipation around FTDs being covered, 2, 3, 4 million shares at a time per day. Nothing really panned out, obviously. All those were actually red days. So again, the due diligence is appreciated, and me personally, I believe in the due diligence. Do your own, but at the end of the day, this is just a buy and hold stock. Certainly not financial advice, but Obviously, that is the overall strategy from the apes. We'll see how the rest of the week plays out. I'm anticipating a Green Tuesday, hopefully an aggressive Green Tuesday, to set us up perfectly for Wednesday. There may be a slight bit of delta hedging if we can press the price up high enough. We'll see how the week plays out. Probably the most important thing today on this chart is there was a major increase. Seven more institutional owners from Friday, documented anyway, have bought into this stock. 402 now are long only, 15 short only. That's an increase of one. 27 long short, that's an increase of one. But seven total institutional investors bought in, most of which are long only, which I thought was interesting. This is the highest I've personally seen of institutional owners since I've been covering this stock, going back to really January, early February. So overall, I'm feeling very bullish, especially with the smart money piling in on the long side. The estimated short interest is around 14.64%, utilization around 88.5%. Cost bar, really no change. Shares on loan has gone up 95.5 million yet again, and we had a total volume today of 97. I would like to see the volume kind of start averaging around 120, 130, but 97, I'll take it. Certainly an increase from Friday. 350 short shares available according to Fintel. Again, take that with a grain of salt. Not a lot of volume based on recent history with AMC. We had about a little over 500,000 in volume on the options chain today, which was actually surprising. We were up around a million or over for quite a long time, even on the downhill slide. However, the volume that did occur today was overwhelmingly bullish, 2-to-1. The average open interest and the open interest is right now about 1-to-1, which tells me there's a lot of hedging going on, playing the upside and the downside, which may bode very well for us. That the smart money is playing both sides of the equation. Close with a quote. Excessive optimism sows the seeds of its own reversal, from Alan Greenspan. We have been overwhelmingly optimistic about AMC or GME, some of the other quote-unquote meme stocks. That optimism has sown the seeds, and hopefully we are in a trend reversal. We have certainly seen enough red days to last us a lifetime, and I believe the optimism will only increase as the green days increase. So I want to thank you all for watching. If you found the video informative and entertaining, please like, share, certainly comment, and most importantly, subscribe. It is a newer channel, and I would appreciate the support. But as always, I hope your life is full of green candles, and I will talk to you soon.